All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some more Angry Pit Bull Club. The last video I made, we talked about the minting process, what it takes to get MetaMask set up, etc., how to get your wallet connected. But this video, I kind of want to just go over the project and let's talk about it, and we'll read up on the website. I know that they're talking about revamping the website. But personally, I like the way it is now. It's nothing crazy. I think it looks pretty good, and it's really easy to navigate, and that's what I like. I don't like going to websites where I'm trying to find the roadmap and find everything else just all over the place. This one is really simple, so I like that. But they are talking about updating it, so we'll see what they do. But yeah, we're gonna look into the project, maybe read over some of the roadmap, see what we think about it, talk about it. I think overall it's a pretty cool project. Anything to do with animals, man, and benefiting them, especially dogs, cats, is really awesome to me. And it's something that I look forward to. So we'll talk about that, and then we'll also get into maybe for some of the whitelist guys that are going to be in the pre-sale, maybe talk about some strategies, do's and not what we should do and shouldn't do. Also, I'm not working for the Angry Pitbull Club, but I am very interested in the project, and it really grabbed my attention. So it seemed like the last video I got a lot of positive feedback from it. So I figured I'd make something else for you guys to check out and talk about and discuss in the comments or whatever. So we're going to get the site pulled up. We're going to start reading through it and dig into this thing. All right, guys, we are now at the angrypitbullclub.io. Always, guys, remember to not click on any links outside of the official links in the Discord. These guys will never DM you and tell you there's a pre-sale open or anything like that. I've had so many things sent to me, even on Instagram, on the YouTube video. I've seen it in the Discord of people asking, how do I get my NFT? I just minted one. How do I get it? Like, they got scammed, man. And there's been a lot of people, and that's part of the reason why I'm even kind of going over some of this is I hate to see that happen. I hate that to be someone's first experience in the space. So, guys, don't click on anything. If it sounds too good to be true, it's 99.9% a scam. So anyways, we're on the site now, guys. Once again, here's our wallet connect. That's easy to get to, which I like. Here's all their links, their Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and OpenSea. OpenSea, this is where the NFTs will be once they're minted. So there's not going to be anything on it right now. So if you see something on OpenSea, that's one of these NFTs. It's fake, man. Do not fall for the tricks. So basically, here's our mint section here where you'd go to mint, select how many you want. Whitelist will be 3. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm pretty sure public sells 10. I've heard some people say something about 8, but I swore that I read 10. Scrolling down, we can just click on these actually, and that's what I like about this. Home takes you here. It's simple. About, straight to here. So a collection of 10,000 Angry Pit Bulls. Angry Pitbull Club is a collection of 10,000 unique digital Pitbull NFT collectibles that represent community through ownership. The Angry Pitbulls are stored as a ERC 721 token on the Ethereum blockchain. Owning an Angry Pitbull with exclusive utilities reserved only for group members. The Angry Pitbull Club will be released December 23rd, 2021. So that will be the public sale. The public sale will happen on December 23rd. If you are whitelisted, it will be December 22nd. Also, the reveal will be on Christmas Day, as far as I know. If everything mints out on the 23rd, during the public sale, which I'm sure it will. I don't see why it wouldn't. This project's like way too hyped up not to. Then it's a 48-hour window after that, and so that comes out on the 25th. Is whenever we will be able to see our NFTs revealed on OpenSea. So the Angry Pitbull Club team is working to save the lives of cats and dogs all across America. Dope. Giving pets second chances and happy homes. And that's why we will be donating 10% of initial mint sales to Best Friends Animal Society. So 10%'s a fat check, man. So that's awesome of these guys. Once again, you know, I have 3 dogs. I've had dogs my whole life. As corny as this sounds, you know, but like a dog, in my opinion, is truly man's best friend. I mean, they're like the most loving, like the most pure form of love there is in the world, in my opinion. You could beat the hell out of your dog, and 2 minutes later, it's gonna come up to you and just want to be petted. So anything to help these animals out is really cool, in my opinion. So then we'll click on roadmap. So it's gonna take us to the roadmap. Welcome to the Angry Pitbull Club. Join our Discord and take a seat. I'm sure most of you are there. If you're not, I will have links in the description of the video for everything there. But if you come to angrypitbullclub.io, you'll see all the links here that'll take you there. 10% secondary royalties will be placed into a special community wallet, which will be used to reinvest into the growth of the project. So basically, 10% of the earnings for this thing are going to be thrown back into it to try to help keep this project going. So next is a members exclusive Angry Pitbull merch store will be open and running. That will feature limited edition tees, hoodies, and other goodies. So they're going to have a merch store specific for these NFTs. I think that's pretty dope. I mean, if you manage to snag one and then you want to flex a little bit in real life, you can go to the merch store, get some stuff, which I think is really cool. It's also a good way to promote the project. Angry Pitbull Club arcade game launches where members can compete for prizes. That's the only thing that I haven't really seen anything on. I know this is all stuff for the future, but I'm really not sure where they're going with that exactly. But hopefully they can put something out for us to check out on that aspect. 10% of total minted Angry Pitbull sales will be donated to the Best Friends Animal Society. Let's use NFTs to help save the animals. So once again, that's super cool, these guys, to get that going. After investing over $100,000 in marketing campaigns for our cell launch, we will continue investing money into our project to sweep the floor and increase the value of your NFT. The team will start building the breeding functions after the launch. So for those of you that don't understand what that's about, they're planning on taking some money from the project and helping with the floor on OpenSea and getting some of these people that are paper handing, is what they call it, out of there. So increasing the value of these NFTs by buying all the cheap ones off the floor. So that way it makes the project more valuable overall. So that'll be awesome and awesome for them to do. So, and then also there's going to be a type of breeding function that they're going to try to introduce later on. There isn't a whole lot of information on that yet, but in other words, like if you hold one of these NFTs, there's a chance that you could breed them in theory for more NFTs. So really cool. That's one of those things where it's like going to be really good to hold. Here on the team, we can go check it out. They have the co-founder here. One of the co-founders is Funny Hood Vids. The other one is Hoodville, developer Lemon Crypto. The artist that made these pictures or these NFTs is Damien. And then I'm thinking that Lewis and Blue and Slime might be Funny Hood Vids and Hoodville's dogs. So it's pretty cool that they put those on there. Exclusive members only benefits. Good Karma, donate 10% of the total mint sales to the Best Friends Animal Society. Royalties, 10% secondary royalties will be reinvested into the growth of the project. Commercial rights, get full ownership of your Angry Pitbull NFT, including both creative and commercial rights. Exclusive merchandise, access to exclusive Angry Pitbull Club merch store. Exclusive arcade game, members will have access to our arcade games in the future to win prizes. So yeah, that's the website there, guys. And once again, they're talking about revising the website some, so things might change. But truthfully, I like the way it is. I don't think it needs much, but excited to see what these guys are going to come up with. And also, I want to talk with some of you guys about maybe some strategies and and what to look for once this thing does hit the market. All right, so I want to kind of get into talking about maybe some type of strategies or what to look for once this thing hits the market. This project definitely has a lot of people behind it and a lot of new people. And when I say new, not even new to the project, new to the NFT space in a whole. And I think that has a lot to do with the way that this project was marketed through Instagram, which is great. It's awesome to get more people exposed to this and get them involved. I think Funny Hood Vids has over 18 million followers on Instagram, and then Hoodville has over 8 million. So definitely no joke, and these guys know what they're doing when it comes to marketing things. So that's what really had me gravitate towards it. I saw the potential that this thing had, and who knows? This thing could possibly somehow flop. I don't see that happening. I really don't. There's just way too much on the line. These guys have names built for themselves, and obviously they're already successful. So why would they want to smear their name with that? So I really truly don't think that this thing's gonna flop. I think it's gonna do really well. But yeah, I want to talk to some of these newer guys and kind of give them a baseline to go off of when it comes to this stuff. And I'm not super experienced in this either, but I have been around it some, and I've seen how some of these things go and kind of what to expect. But as far as our whitelist guys, that's actually a lot of these guys. I don't think they understand the position they're potentially in by being whitelisted. I see some of these guys in the whitelist chat, and they just really don't have any idea what's going on, which is kind of crazy to me because it was a grind to get on the whitelist, especially if you did it through ranking up through the Discord. So not casting shade on anyone or anything like that. I understand you're new and you're just trying to learn, but this is definitely a great project to get into for the first time, I think. But we really need to get all our ducks in a row to make sure that this comes out the best as possible. There's 2,000 spots on the whitelist, which is the pre-sale, and so we can mint up to 3 NFTs a piece. So that makes for 6,000 in total that could possibly be minted off the whitelist. Best case scenario is you want to try to have your whitelist mint as many as they can all the way out, because that keeps the momentum going in the project. If someone from the outside that's just starting to get involved, once the mint starts, they see that, okay, there's 2,000 people on the whitelist, but only 2,000-3,000 minted out on it. Like, what's up with that? There was an opportunity for like 6,000. So that kind of brings the momentum of the project down some. It's better for those public sale guys that know what they're getting into, because it gives them a better opportunity. But at the same time, for the overall project, it brings that hype level down. So if you are in the whitelist and you can't afford to, try to mint all 3. We want to raise that bar up, because the fewer NFTs available for public, the more hype it's gonna be, because like people are gonna be like, yo, there's only 4,000 left, or there's only 3,500 left. Like, this thing's gonna be tough to get, so I'm gonna try to get in on it because I know it's popping. So the whole point is to try to get as many as you can get. And I understand like financial situations, like that it's a decent chunk of money. You're talking a little over $1,000 to once gas fees and everything are done to probably mint 3. But the potential, if we can keep the momentum going, the potential is, up there, especially with this project. So those of you guys that are on the whitelist, try your best. If you can't mint 3, try to mint 2. And once again, I'm saying this in the perspective of that you're into this project, you really like it. I'm not telling you just go out and dump your bank account into it. Please don't do that. I'm not responsible for any of that. But if you can afford to do it, then definitely try to keep the momentum going by doing so. And then when it gets to OpenSea, once the reveal happens, or not even before the reveal, so you're gonna get this NFT, it's gonna go on OpenSea, but you're not gonna see which Pitbull you got yet. So I don't want you guys to be alarmed whenever you mint this thing out. You go to OpenSea to check your NFT out, and it's just a random picture or whatever. I don't know what they have set up as the picture before the reveal. So, but it's just everyone's gonna have the same image. So don't freak out, because it's going to be 48 hours after public sale. So it should be on Christmas Day sometime that the reveal will happen. And that's when you'll be able to see it. But in the meantime, you're still going to have the opportunity to sell your NFT, even though the reveal hasn't happened yet. There's going to be people on there that are just like paper handing, trying to get out, or maybe just try to make a couple $100. From a strategic standpoint, that isn't the way to do this, because you come into a project, you come into NFTs because it is a risk, but there's a high reward potentially from it. So why just paper hand out for a couple $100 whenever next week, next month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever from now, these NFTs might be worth thousands of dollars, and you just jumped out of the project to make a couple $100. And I get it, like if you don't have the money, or your funds are really low, maybe you drained your bank account like a dumbass to do this. Sorry, but I mean, it's the truth. Don't do that. And you need to get the money back. I mean, do what you got to do, man. Like, that's your life. Maybe your family potentially that's relying on you. But also, if that's a situation that you think you might be in, then maybe you shouldn't even get into this stuff. And once again, I'm not speaking down to people when I say this stuff. I'm just trying to give some advice and make it make sense. So, I mean, the lower the floor price, so is it's not going to be great, which hopefully there's going to be people out there. There's going to be low floor prices, right? There's going to be people just trying to get out, try to make that couple $100. Hopefully there'll be people with enough liquidity that see the opportunity, and they'll sweep the floor. And sweeping the floor for the new people, that means going in and buying up all these cheap ones. So that way it helps the floor rise. And when the floor is the price, the lowest price that these NFTs are selling for on OpenSea, that's what the floor means. So, I mean, once again, don't FOMO into this if it's the only money you got, man. But also don't just jump out of it right away. And it's one thing, right? It's one thing to try to make that. Say you mint out 3, it costs you $1,100 or whatever, $1,000. And you see the potential to make all that money back off of one single one. Say you mint 3, you see the floor price is up, and you're like, yo, I can sell this one and cover my initial investment. Like, that's understandable, 100%. Like, then you're sitting with these 2 NFTs for free, basically. And I mean, that's understandable. But even then, if it looks like the floor is doing well, it might be worth holding all 3 still, because this thing only has the potential to keep rising. It could fall on its face too, but that's why you have to stay engaged. You have to watch this stuff and keep track of it, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's just pictures, but like, this is money. And I'm no rich guy, but I mean, $1,000 is quite a bit. That's a good chunk of change to be playing with. So definitely try to stay engaged. But also try to do things that make sense for the betterment of the project. Because if you're just paper handing, man, it's not going to be good if everyone's doing that. So also the other thing is if you can, you save some money, or put some money on the side, some liquidity to watch the floor with, and you can watch the floor from the sidelines And you can see when these guys are posting up shit that's for cheap, right? And you can help sweep the floor and pick up NFTs possibly for pretty cheap, you know, depending on what it's doing, right? Like, and don't get discouraged, because I see a lot of people when they're joining in, you know, they're thinking, yo, like, I'm gonna make 10K off this thing, I'm gonna make 100K off this thing. Don't get discouraged if right away, if the floor isn't looking great, like if it's not just mooning, right? Don't get discouraged because of that, and start selling your shit off. If you do that, I mean, people are going to take advantage of that, and they're going to buy it. But you might, like I said, you might come back next month or next week and realize, yo, I sold that thing for pennies on the dollar, and now it's worth 10 G's. So there's strategies to it. And if we can keep the community strong and try to keep everyone on a similar page, we can try to run this thing up, you know. Where these projects fail is, especially projects like this one, where these projects fail is whenever the community just starts disintegrating and everybody's just like doing their own thing, getting out, whatever. But how do you think stocks and all that shit works? Like, it's a group of people that control that. And it's the same kind of thing that we can do with this. You know, if we stay packed in tight and come at this thing with some strategy, man, it could skyrocket. So anyways, that's what I had for you guys on this video. I just wanted to kind of talk about some stuff. Of course, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up in the Discord or comment on the video. We can talk about stuff. I'd love to see the discussion in the comments, see what you guys think, or if you guys want me to do something different. What I would like to do, what I think would be cool, especially while there's still some whitelist spots available, I would love to get in contact with the devs and or the founders, and possibly like throw up a marble stream for maybe some whitelist spots, do the marbles races on Twitch, and maybe give out some spots like that. It'd be a good way to get all the community involved in it and get everyone chatting together outside of just the Discord. I mean, and also, who knows, down the road, if they decide like, yo, we want to give away some NFTs, I think that would be a dope way to do it, because it's actually fun. You know, you get on Twitch, it doesn't cost you anything. You type in join or play, and you get entered into this random marbles race around a track, for those of you guys that haven't seen that. And whoever wins could, you know, get a prize. So it's hyped. Like, it's hyped in the chat. Everybody's just chilling, talking about it, and it's a cool way to do things. So that would be awesome if they might be interested in something like that. I don't know if they would be, but I'm down to help out with whatever. So guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If there's something else that you guys want me to do or talk about, let me know. I actually enjoy doing things like this. Like, I'm not even affiliated on YouTube, bro. Like, so I'm not getting paid to do this. This is just something that I enjoy doing, and I feel like the last video I did, you guys, most of you guys, there's a positive response. And the last thing I want to touch on one more time, sorry I'm talking a bunch, but yo, I mean, it is what it is. I'm excited about this thing. Is, guys, once again, do not, I repeat, do not click on any DMs that are sent to you that have anything to do with clicking any links for this project, right? There's so many people, unfortunately, already that have gotten taken advantage of. I personally haven't, but I've been, you know, I haven't gotten scammed yet, but I've had buddies that have, and it sucks, man, because it'll just take the wind all out of their sails when it comes to things like this. So stay away from any links other than the official links in the Discord. So, because they'll make websites that look just like the Angry Pitbull Club website, and they'll have buttons and mint buttons that look exactly like it. Like, that's easy to replicate. But when you're mint, you're just sending your money off to somebody somewhere else in the world. So once again, stay safe, guys. I always try with my passwords or seed phrases and all that. I keep a notebook, and I keep that written down and hidden away. I don't try to keep any of my stuff on my computer because it's vulnerable at that point. So try to keep all your stuff when it comes to your money. This is serious. Like, this is crypto, but it's money. This is money. Try to keep that shit locked down because you do not want to make the mistake and get cleaned out. So I'm going to end it on that, guys. I don't know when I'll do another vid, but thanks for hanging around if you hung around this long, and we'll see you next time.